on bounce. Your workplace may be a hotspot for germs, and no one wants to be sick with a cold or flu this time of year. The holidays are upon us. Everybody wants to be able to go. So we called on Kenneth Ayers, the president of Citywide of Charlotte, to remind us about good habits that you need to practice in order to stay healthy all year long, but particularly once it gets cold outside. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
First, Kenneth, talk about a little bit about the work that you do.
Well, our company is Citywide Maintenance. We are a building maintenance management company. And what that means is that we help people that outsource maintenance needs, but we specialize in janitorial.
Okay. All right. So I imagine you know all of the hot spots for germs in a workplace.
And they're everywhere.
Yeah. Let's talk about some of those hot spots.
So a lot of those hot spots really are the common touch points, right? So the vending machine where we go to get our snack at the break time, or the coffee pot, or the phone out in the lobby, you know, all of those places that multiple people are touching are hot spots for germs.
And what are some ways that you can minimize the spread of germs at work?
Well, the first thing that we do is we like to have a good cleaning service in place that's taking care of cleaning the big stuff at night or in between the shifts at work. But then there's also a lot of personal responsibility that has to be taken for your own spaces as well.
Like what?
Well, so, you know, what we do at our office is we have hand sanitizer around everywhere, so a lot of our staff can grab the hand sanitizer, clean up their hands. But then also they use Lysol wipes to clean their own telephone or to clean their keyboard or whatever, you know, at their computer.
And I got to tell you, I keep one of these little bottles of hand sanitizer at my desk.
Absolutely.
So that it's always available.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of our editors keep, you know, because those people share workspace. So we always see these wipes.
Yeah.
And let's talk more about what you've brought with you tonight.
Okay. So really, this is kind of what our heavy-duty commercial cleaning products are.
Okay.
And these are different disinfectants that might be used at different times in the year or in different places in the building. But the one thing that we do with all of these, and it's important to understand, is every one of these disinfectants, whether it's one of our commercial products or one of the residential products, is we have to have proper dwell times.
So now explain that.
Okay, so yeah, great question. So this product here has like a 4-minute dwell time. So in order to kill flu virus and other bacteria, we need to spray down this table and let it sit for about 4 minutes before we wipe it dry.
Interesting.
Yeah, and so even our Lysol products here, they have the same thing.
They say things on the back, but I feel like people may sort of just gloss over that part of it, like letting it rest or letting it sit, or as you said, dwell, but that's important.
It doesn't work without it. And so these Lysol wipes, for instance, you know, my wife takes those and she'll wipe something off real quick, but that really doesn't do any good.
Oh, what's the secret? What do you have to do?
You got to wipe it down, let it stay so it looks wet, and make sure it stays looking wet for about 4 minutes.
Wow. Interesting. These are all really good tips, because it's you know, I think that a lot of times with the commercial stuff, whoever you guys are employing or the companies that you are working with, they know that. But for the folks, you know, at home or cleaning up your workspace, you may not know that. And of course, we know that you got to wash your hands, you know, as much as you can. That's part of it as well.
Absolutely. So, you know, a good old soap and warm water and washing your hands as often as you can is so important.
And especially in the wintertime, I keep the hand sanitizer, and then I also keep lotion, because my hands become so dry from, you know, all of the consistent washing. And disinfecting your desktop, you say, is key for folks as well. So phone, keyboard.
Right. So you know, we can only as a commercial cleaning company, we can only do so much, because we don't really mess with your personal items per se. So we're doing things like the elevator buttons and the door handles go in and out of the building. But you really need to schedule a time, whether it's first thing in the morning, last thing in the afternoon, to wipe down your own personal items, because the flu and other viruses are airborne, right? So if you not take care of those areas, then you're susceptible just as.
And you also say that folks should encourage their boss to make sure that they hire a cleaning service. Like that is, you know, part of keeping, you know, a space clean and germ-free.
Germ-free, yeah, just to reduce the downtime and improve production with your staff. you need to have a clean, healthy environment. And so with what we do, we come in and we can handle the break room and those areas that aren't your personal spaces,
Right.
you know, the restroom, the break room, and the lobbies and the doors.
Yeah, I try to, I mean, I don't know, I definitely don't wipe my space down every day, but it's something that I do, you know, at least once a week. And it's usually that I do it before I go home. And it's so funny that we talked about the dwell time, which is how long you need to sort of let something rest to take effect. But I leave it, you know,
Right.
because it's the last thing I'm doing before I go
Right.
home. I just, you know,
And
is
so-
it okay to let it air dry?
That's
or
the best thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
that is the best
absolutely.
thing. All
Yeah.
right, good to
So
know.
that's good.
And especially when you're at home, you know, with the bathrooms,
Right.
where a lot of germs live, especially if you've got the little ones. So that's important, not to feel like you have to go back and wipe it dry right away.
Now, you may need to for cosmetic reasons because it may leave streaks or that sort of thing. But certainly just getting it on there and letting the product dry is going to kill the virus. Now, for
okay.
cosmetic reasons, you may want to go back.
Okay, a
and,
little different.
yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about where you can find Citywide of Charlotte and Tallulah Road. You see the address there, the number 704-525-5983. And they have a website, gocitywide.com/Charlotte. We put all of this information on WBTV.com. Be sure to hit up the Web Extra section right there on the homepage, folks. That's where we put all of the important information here for Bounce that you need to know. Anything else you want to add, Kenneth?
No, I appreciate the time and being here with you.
Well, thank you for your time tonight and for these pearls of wisdom that you're dropping. This has totally changed my life in terms of the next time you clean house. So thank you, sir, for being here
It's
tonight.
going to take you a little longer now.
Apparently, maybe I can get my husband to, you know, chip in
There you
with
go.
that, so it's not just me doing it. Okay, so stay with us. We got more coming up after the break.